And, yes. And we've been married 17 years, so that's always the question I get after I get the title. But I wanted to really quick tell Trey that what she said about a man's relationship with or without his mother is paramount. That is what my husband and I struggle with, and that's what I share in my book. My book is very transparent. And so wherever she is, I want to let her know that when we were listening to her, my husband actually had a moment. I'm sorry. So I want to thank Trey because I talk about that. My husband's mother abandoned him, and a lot of things that we dealt with in our marriage, I got the brunt of that. So anytime, and I shared this in the book, anytime I said no to sex, it was, you're just like my mother. He always correlates every part of our relationship to the relationship he had with his mother, the relationship he did not have. But through it all, I used a lot of prayer. God told me that he was my husband prior to us getting married. And so through the hard times, that's what I stood on. I just kept saying, okay, God, there's a reason why you told me this man is my husband. There's a reason why you have me here. And my husband recently told me that he would not still be alive if it wasn't for me being his wife and praying for him. So one of the things that I do at the Real Wife Movement is I coach women. I also do panels. Like Robin said, we were at the Congressional Black Caucus last week. We were able to be on a relationship panel there, sharing our story of how we overcome things such as emotional affairs, alcoholism. I share a lot of that in my book, how we coped, how we dealt with it, how we dealt with hospitalizations, losing jobs. You name it, we're the poster child of marriage problems, okay? And so I just wanted to sponsor this segment because real love is really important to me. And one of the things that I tell the ladies that I work with is that real love is real intentional. You have to be really intentional about your relationship, really intentional about what you want out of it, and really intentional about what you give into it. Because I truly believe you reap what you sow, and I was a ghetto hot mess wife, and that's what I received from my husband. I used to tear my husband down. I would talk bad about him. When he messed up, I would dog him, and so that's what I would get in return from him. And so I actually literally drove my husband to drink. I talk about that in the book, and how we overcame my husband going to alcoholism because of me. Fabulous me, can you imagine that? I wasn't as fabulous back then, but just really, those are the things that I share with ladies. So with single women, I talk about how to prepare yourself, and the panel today shared a lot of that as far as finances, intimacy. If you bring children into the marriage, I brought a 7-year-old daughter into our marriage. And also with wives who have relationships where they're not satisfied. And I help women to see, okay, what am I adding to this relationship? What am I contributing to it? I had to take my husband's alcoholism and stop blaming him for stopping at the bar every day before he came home from work, and see what was I doing that was causing him this type of pain. And then once I self-reflected, I turned around and I stopped some of those behaviors. And I can truly say it's been about 5 or 6 years since my husband has gone to the bar after work. So I just want to thank you all. I want to thank Lucinda for this opportunity to be here, to share with you all. My website is realwifemovement.com. I'm the Real Wife Coach. I do group coaching. I do individual coaching. I coach you through Skype, in person if you're here in the DC area, or when I travel, if you're somewhere, we can set up an appointment prior to me going to that city or town. So I would love for you all to visit me on realwifemovement.com. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I do go to marriage retreats, singles retreats, sorority meetings, whatever you have. I'm more than welcome to come out. I'm more than happy to come out and share my story.
Thank you.
So thank you.